I told some of you that voting Tinubu as the president of Nigeria, you are getting the whole Nigeria state into mess. Now, do you know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu he has a nationality of Guinea what? Guinea Conakry. A nationality of Guinea Conakry. A powerful drug leader. You know they said to. According to the Nigerian Constitution, specifically Section 28 of the Nigerian Constitution, as amended, a person who has voluntarily acquired the citizenship of another country is not eligible to run for the office of the President of Nigeria. Therefore, if a person has ever held dual citizen, even if they renounce the citizenship of the other country and now only hold Nigerian citizenship, they will still be considered ineligible to run for the office of the president. It's important to know that this provision in the constitution only applies to the office of the president and vice president of Nigeria. Other political offices in the country may have different eligibility criteria regarding citizenship. What's up, ladies and gents? Stay with me because I'm going to be exposing a lot. Of course, you know that the town crier is a place of fact and figures. We they carry and they come when I go to see them for our eyes. We no be just lover, we be the main ones when they come out and they show now how we take happen. Tinubu cannot be. You see, some of you have carelessly led us into a mess. Please subscribe to the Town Crier, please. So the rising trend of the drug trade in Guinea-Conakry began from 2004, and the extent of the illicit trade came to limelight after the military coup in 2008. Many observers then feared that Guinea-Conakry may be West Africa's next narco state. The paper therefore critically reviewed the trend of drug trafficking in Guinea-Conakry by adopting a desk review research approach, which the report and evaluation obtained from secondary sources of data analyzed through content analysis. The study found out that the narco state syndrome has remained a dangerous trend within the West African sub-region, with negative impact and effects in states like Guinea-Conakry that are caught up on the drug trade. The study concluded that Guinea-Conakry is at risk of being captured by drug traffickers, as crime governance was noted to be interlinked with drug trafficking, with high complicity of higher level elites in the illicit drug trade. Guinea seizes 1.5 tons. I'm bringing out evidence from this Guinea-Conakry. Conakry replaces Reuters, the West African country of Guinea, has seized around 1.5 tons of cocaine from a Sierra Leone flagship docked at port city of Kamsa State. Television said more than 60 bags, each filled with 25 kg of cocaine, were found. The Ministry of Defense said in a statement on Wednesday. All 10 crew were arrested, Radio Television Guinea added. You see, this thing is now becoming more obvious that the president of Nigeria is a serious, president-elect is a serious drug lord. Serious one, oh. So we have been looking for a Tinubu nationality and everything. And somebody said, what really saddens me in the Nigerian system that permitted a person of his character to deceive the country? The thought of this individual, a former drug dealer and identity thief from Guinea-Conakry, being inaugurated as president top leader, sends shivers down my spine. This is shameless. This is uncalled for. This should not be tolerated. Tinubu should be heading to jail. I am telling you, each and every one of you that have been jubilated. You know, he has been in Lagos, hiding himself, controlling the affairs of Lagos. Nobody is disturbing him. The rising trend of the drug trade of Guinea-Conakry began from, I think I've read this one, the critical review of drug trafficking in Guinea-Conakry. You can pause the video and read it yourself. Now, what ties does Tinubu El Chapo Guzman have with a major cocaine hub, Guinea-Conakry? Why does he possesses their passport? Is he still actively trafficking hard drugs? Questions. You see, one thing with drug traffickers, especially the bigger ones, when they start trafficking these drugs, they don't stop. They don't end because the kind of money this thing brings. This is the person that so many of you want to elect as the president of Nigeria. Here draws the line. Now, do you know that Tinubu has been a rigger? He has been a rigger all the days of his life. Let me quickly zoom this part of it. The faraway Guinea Conakry was Tinubu acting alone. The faraway Guinea Conakry, zoom it for me. Now, by Desmond Afolayan, the acclaimed national leader of the ruling All Progressive Congress, was recently in Guinea, where he was reportedly involved in influencing the outcome of the October 11 presidential election in favor of 77-year-old incumbent President Alpha Conde. In a statement of triumphalism by Sunday, Dere, his media aide, Bola Tinubu is adulated for extending the frontiers of his illustrious political empire beyond Nigeria. Now, why did he help this 77-year-old incumbent president Alpha Conde? Because this man helps him to run his drug case codedly. As you sit with me, make sure you share this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, because we are about to expose a lot of things that Tinubu have been doing. President Alpha Conde of Guinea visited President Muhammadu Buhari in Daura, Katsina State at the weekend to lobby for his friend Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, national leader of the ruling All Progressive Congress, to clinch the president candidacy of the party in 2023. He had to visit his friend. These are drug leaders, president of nations who are drug leaders, and this is about to happen to the most populous nation in Africa because of some people's bigotry. This is where bigotry have taken you people to. Where tribalism have taken you people to. I am coming, Guinea bigotry is a cocaine hub in Africa. Guess who is the citizen of that country? Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Dear Nigerian judiciaries, you have one job. Don't embarrass us globally. Please, we should be talking. These are news evident. We have not been paying attention to this Guinea stuff. Guinea president lobbies Buhari for Tinubu in Daura. We have not been paying attention to all these things that have been going on lately. The lies, the lobbying, whatever the case may be. Not a few diplomatic watchers would wonder if President Buhari had an interest in returning his Guinea counterpart to office for a second term. Was Bola Tinubu acting on behalf of the Nigerian president and the Nigerian state? I doubt. The actions and statements by Bola Tinubu's office, however, leave room for the possibility of muddled interpretations. This is against the backdrop of diplomatic scrimmage that occurred 2 days to the May 29, 2015 handover date when visiting President Conde on arrival in Nigeria, shunned former President Jonathan and diplomatic courtesies usually extended to every visiting head of state, and instead chose to be received by Mr. Tinubu, a private citizen, apparently on the instruction of President Buhari, who was then an unofficial visit to the United Kingdom. More they come out too. This one go loud because your selfish interests have landed us to this nonsense. So many news. Guinea president lobbies Buhari for Tinubu. So many news is beginning to come out. Guinea Conakry is a cocaine hub. Colombian drug cartels turned it into a transit hub for the cocaine trade out of Latin America and into Europe. Now it marvels that the president-select of Nigeria is now the man who has the dual citizenship of Guinea Conakry. What do you have to say about it? So Tinubu has been building his own Belt and Road Initiative for his business in Guinea Conakry. We all know he does go to places where he does not have vested interest. He also has a Guinea passport, which also makes him ineligible to contest for this Nigerian presidency. A lot, and a lot. This is how Bola Ahmed Tinubu got his diplomatic passport from Guinea Conakry and became friends and brothers with the president Alpha Conde. He organized election machinery from Nigeria to help Conde rig the election in 2015 against the wish of the people. This is him coming back to Nigeria to do the same thing. He calls himself Jagaban, but dear Tinubu, the Lord has taken away your crown. That crown that you put in your head, claiming that you are the Jagaban of whatever state you are, it is left for you. It is your own business. We never voted you. You see, this is the most devastating thing because the world will begin to see Nigeria as a drug place. Now, coming to some of these people that come on Twitter to, try to blackmail people to tell them that Tinubu standard will favor me in Jesus' name. That Jesus you are calling you, let it make it enter that your mind, conconize am. We have now come to that point where people no longer have fear. We've now come to that point where people's conscience are already gone and gone out. It is beginning to make a lot of sense. Guinea Conakry has been trending with over 8,000 plus whatever on Twitter. Now this is huge. The corporate is ensnared in a fishing net and there's no way they can escape. There are stringent laws in place to prosecute those who commit perjury and public officials who obtain citizen outside of Nigeria. Do you know that if by any means, if by any means, these people can, hold Twitter the way Buhari hold Twitter, they will eventually do it. They will eventually do it. Telling you. Bola Tinubu having a dual citizenship with Guinea Conakry is one of the things, but for a government body who's responsible for scrutinizing every presidential candidate refuse doing their homework should get all Nigerians worried. It is a crime to wake up to good news in this country. Is it a crime? Is it a crime? Now, this is at the expositions we have on ground. Now, what do you make out of this news and why should you share this news? Of course, the Town Cry is a place where we give you back-to-back facts. It is left for you to sit down and understand or sit back and watch. One of the most important things here is that we have come to realize the biggest balloon where we should put it. Obasanjo knows him. People have been saying that Obasanjo doesn't like Tinubu because he wants to be the only Yoruba president. How can Obasanjo be the only Yoruba president? It's not possible. Nigeria is big. More years are to come. Yoruba people will still come out and emerge as the president of Nigeria. When you make such points, it shows that you don't know what you are saying. You want to select a man who is known for this. He has no identity. You cannot see, nobody in Nigeria can point Tinubu's classmates, Tinubu's school, his secondary school, his university, his family member, even his mom, nobody. And yet, if this guy was an Igbo man, by now they would have disqualified him. But of course, a Yoruba man now, he can't be Muslim join. We are watching, and a lot of things will be exposed. I love you guys, but just know that this Tinubu you see, for some of you making that prayer point, it will not work. Any man who steals to acquire will never work to bless. I love you guys. Thanks for always supporting the Town Crier. Peace out.